Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm going to be playing Home Is Where He Is. I've seen literally nothing about this game, and nothing, apart from a couple photos of the guy on Pinterest. That's all I've seen. So I don't know anything about this game. So we're gonna find out together. Deal? Deal. Let's frickin' play. Warning, this game is a work of psychological horror and continues themes that may be sensitive and or disturbing to some players, including abuse, false imprisonment, psychological manipulation, obsession and possession, stalking, forced isolation, body terror, death, and grief. Damn, bro, whole package. I know everything about you, but I want to hear it from your mouth. What should I call you? She, her. I've also got some music playing in the back. I don't know. I don't like silence. I need like background noise to help my brain. Otherwise, I hate it. Do you ever get like that? Like you just need some sort of noise. So I've got music playing extremely faintly in the background. So hopefully it doesn't pick up on the mic. But if it does, just try to ignore it. Okay. The sky is dark. The rain falls as if the heavens themselves are grieving. You watch the casket descend, vanishing into the deep grave. Also, I'm probably going to stutter a lot. Okay, I haven't played a visual novel in about 2 weeks, so I need to get back into the gist of talking aloud. I'm not good reading aloud, so bear with me. Please bear with me. Your mother adjusts the veil atop her head, seemingly more concerned about the drizzle ruining her makeup. Your cousins are huddled under a tree, scrolling through their phones, as if nothing else matters. As if him didn't matter. As if him didn't matter. Now that's not very good grammar, is it? Wouldn't it be as if he didn't matter? Gotta think about these things, bro. Your aunt is weeping by the graveside. The rhythm seems steady and rehearsed. So basically no one cares about the dead person. That poor dead guy. Unless he sucked, then that would make sense. They aren't burying a man, they're burying an obstacle. Yeah, so okay, they don't like him. You're already exhausted by it all. Before you leave, the gravedigger points towards a condolence book. A formal record for those left behind. Fake words. You were the only one who truly seemed to love him. The granddaughter he adored so much. Okay, so her grandfather died. So maybe they come from, say, a rich family, and that's why they see him as an obstacle, maybe, because they want his possessions. Maybe that's it. The only one who stayed when everyone else turned their backs on a dying man. You decide to side one last time. A final statement that you were his granddaughter. My name, Nicola. The name looks too small on the blank white page. You put the pen back. There is nothing left to do. He's gone. Your relatives have already headed straight to the notary's office? I'm not sure. All you have left now is the key in your pocket, as well as my purse. It's a key. Very cute detail. And the house he left behind. I'm sticking with my idea that like he might be rich and that's why no one cares. Because I feel like if a grandfather died, you know, people are going to care. But if they don't care, then maybe they're just very, they wanted something out of him. And that's why they don't care that he died. Do you feel me? You get me. The whole way there is a blur, as if you're just passing through meaningless streets. Your mind feels empty. Nothing seems to matter. Even the rain has stopped falling. You think that maybe that old house will bring you some relief. You had to give up your old cramped apartment. Your cramped old apartment. Oh my god, whenever I read, I've noticed this when I like edit my videos, I always like saying my own twist on the sentences. So I'll get the gist of the sentences, but I'll just say it in a different way, and it really annoys me. I need to fix that habit. But it would be worth it. Just to be there one more time. Ooh. That's quite a nice house. I'm not a big fan of the colour, but like the structure itself. That's like an American house. You don't really get houses like these in the UK with like a porch and all this like fancy stuff. It kind of looks like that house out of Vampire Diaries, Elena Gilbert's house. I haven't watched Vampire Diaries in so long. I don't really like it. I don't know. I used to be obsessed with it when I was younger, and then it was like one of those shows that you would watch on repeat. So I did that until I hated it. It looks bigger than I remember, and too silent now. I might feel a bit out of place in a house this big. The flowers are still alive. It bothers me. Sighs. I love saying sighs. Instead of like actually sighing, you just say sigh. I love it. Sometimes I think he was forgotten too quickly. The furniture is draped in white sheets. There is too much dust. The house reeks of mould. You feel like there's something else in the air. A familiar scent, ancient, as if it never truly left. Memories drift through your mind, of when you used to visit your grandfather, back when you still came here. Oh, that's so sad, like the guilt of kind of drifting away from a grandparent and then them passing, like as you get older. It's very common to go to your grandparents when you're younger, like you'd go with your parents, your grandparents would look after you when your parents needed a babysitter, but then as you get older you don't need that anymore, so you kind of don't see them as much, and then they pass away and then you just feel so guilty for not going as much as you used to. I get that, I really get that. You run a hand through your hair. The house is filthy and cluttered. It needs a deep clean after sitting empty for years. Oh, is someone in the house? Your heart skips a beat. Well, it said that it's been empty for years, so maybe there's someone like staying in the house. On the floor lies a shattered vase. The flower inside is dead and mouldy. The water that kept it alive is a sickening green and looks slimy. Did it fall on its own? Suspicious. But if it fell on its own, I find that hard to believe, because surely it wouldn't be as light, because it's a vase, so they're kind of heavy by themselves, unless it was like a cheap, crappy, flimsy one. And then as well as like the water and flowers, like it'd be kind of difficult for it to fall on its own, you know? You want to believe it was just lost, it just lost its balance. Hello, it's Editing Me here. I wanted to show you something I saw as I was editing. So it's at this part where the vase breaks, right, when we first enter the house. If you watch here. You see that? There was someone walking. I thought that was really cool. I didn't realise until I was just watching this back. If you noticed that when you were, like, without me saying this, then that's pretty freaking impressive. But I just want to point that out in case you didn't notice. With great reluctance, you grab your suitcase and head upstairs. I like the kind of the pictures, how they have this kind of like red dots, like the grainy kind of quality. I quite like that. It gives it a nice little feel. Your steps feel automatic. The way to the upstairs bedroom is still fresh in your memory. The smell of mould is worse up here. It's almost suffocating. It looks exactly the way I remember. The bed is one of the only pieces of furniture not covered by a ghostly sheet. It confuses you. You look at the fabric. Yeah, okay, so my bet is someone has been staying, and then if the bed's not covered, that suggests someone's been using it. There are no stains, no creases. It looks like it was recently tucked in. It's strange. The house had been empty for nearly 2 years before your grandfather passed away. Maybe you just forgot to cover it. Yeah, okay, sure. Funerals are usually draining. Even more so when you seem to be the only one actually feeling anything. You unzip your bag. You don't have the energy to even put clothes on the hanger or in the drawers. You start pulling them out and throwing them into the closet. Everything mixed together in a messy pile. I'll deal with this tomorrow. Yawns. Still have a lot of cleaning to do. I'll fix everything tomorrow. That is literally my mindset. Talking to yourself brought some comfort. The comfort of knowing you weren't alone there. It's like subtle foreshadowing. Subtle foreshadowing indeed. Ooh! It's like darker without the grainy quality. You barely kick off your shoes before collapsing onto the mattress, exhausted. The weight of the day finally pulls you under. The dust invades your lungs, but your eyes are already too heavy to open. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, that's so creepy. That's really creepy. For a moment, through the fog of sleep, your ears seem to catch something. A faint sound, like the rustle of fabric in the dark. The house gets cold at night. You feel like you should get up and find a blanket for the early hours, but exhaustion speaks louder than the cold, and you fall asleep atop those dusty sheets in the old house. Okay, so is this like day one? Because it had a 1. Where'd the 1 go? It had a 1, so I assume day 1. Okay, let's lock in, bitches. The light hits your eyes when you open them. The tiredness is still there, but something in the environment forces you to open them. Your back hurts. The mattress is too hard, and you slept in a strange position. During the night, you swore you felt it sink before falling fully asleep. It was as if someone had sat there. Even though you slept on the top of the covers, strangely, you don't feel cold. In fact, your body feels warm, as if it had been covered all night. Bro, was someone like laying on me or something? That's so dodgy. That's so dodgy. But if you hadn't been in this house for years, what I would have done is I would have gone through all of the rooms and checked it. If the house had been like deserted for 2 years, that is the first thing I would have done. I would have checked to make sure everything is as it should be. There's no one in the house, windows are locked, everything is how it's supposed to be. But she just went straight to sleep, bro. I can't. That's freaky. And there's like dolls. Oh, I don't like dolls. I used to have dolls as a kid, but then as I grew up, they started scaring the shit out of me. Like, my dog is barking, I don't know if you heard that. But I'd wake up in the night and I'd just see dolls like in my room from where I'd be playing with them. Oh my god, it would terrify me. Scary stuff. You look around. The room looks tidier. The smell of mold seems to have become subtler. Looking down, you notice a blanket you brought in your suitcase, clumsily folded at the edge of your bed. I don't remember grabbing. I think I must have gotten up during the night because of the cold. You sit up quickly in bed. The movement makes your head spin and your vision darken. The air feels a little heavy. Even without the full stench of mold, there are other scents, like a creepy old man hiding under the bed, or in the attic maybe. Maybe he moved because we stole his bed. Like wet earth and cleaning products. It feels almost like too much, as if an entire bottle had been wasted on the floor. Bro, did they clean in the night? Kind of thoughtful. But, at the same time, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Your stomach growls, reminding you of the consequences of skipping dinner yesterday. Your bare feet touch the floorboards. It takes a moment, but you finally stop. You look down. The wood under your feet wasn't rough or dusty like last night. I don't know why I went to say round then. It looked polished and almost shiny now. Oh my god, that's so dodgy. Look, the sheets are gone. The sheets are gone. You go down the stairs quickly, unconsciously holding your breath. Something feels different. The white sheets covering the sofas have been removed and folded into a neat pile. The windows are so clean you can see the garden clearly outside. Is someone there? Your voice cracks as if you were afraid it would be answered. The silence becomes deafening. The sound of your racing heart reaches your ears. Did I hear that right? The door, I locked it, didn't I? Well, I'd like to hope so. I don't know if you did. Okay, you didn't tell me. You take long strides toward the entrance. The handle resists. Locked. Intact. Of course, no one got in. No, because they already were in, bro, okay? There were eyes. Okay, someone was under your bed. And cleaning your house, clearly, as we've discovered. Okay, don't be dumb. Then why did everything change? Because someone was already in the house when you got there. The restlessness doesn't go away. You look at the small dresser near the door. Your keys were no longer there. Oh, I bet the person took the keys, because obviously I'm assuming this is going to be a bit like, what was the game I played? You make this house a home? So what's this game called again? I forget, but I assume it's going to be something like that, and he's locked us in the house. Because if he's taken our keys, then, I assume he doesn't want us to get out. Dodgy stuff, my guy. You aren't sure if you left them there. You force your lungs to draw air slowly. Your heart begins to steady. You close your eyes and rub your temples. Stress. It's the stress. Dealing with a funeral and a complicated family is making me see things. Okay. Oh, nice kitchen. I like that. I like that a lot. Very cute, very cute. I like it. Although, looks a bit plain. We need an air fryer. We need a kettle. We need maybe some books and candles and plants, a bit of decoration. I don't really like how high that is. Maybe bring that down a bit, because it's just there, not a big thing. I like this area though. This place is nice. I like that. Yeah, okay, I rate that. The smell in the kitchen seems milder. You try to focus on your own hunger and ignore the strangeness when your stomach growls once more. Okay, what? I don't get it. Why the eyes? Is it to inspect? The sink looks clean and dry. There isn't a drop of water or a grain of dust. The dark marble is polished in a methodical way. The cloth is folded perfectly beside it. What's going on? Yeah, I'd like to know. Let's have a look at the photo. Oh, is that Granddad? Oh, photo of Grandpa. He looks happy at a sport fishing trip. That was before he got sick. I don't know why he kept this photo here. What do you mean? It's like memories. Don't be dumb. Jesus. You stare at the photo. As frightening as your situation is, seeing that picture brings a flicker of comfort. That's good. Let's have a look over here. I like that. What is that? I don't know, but it looks rather cool. Maybe it's like I don't know. I can't tell. The chairs that were previously suspended are now on the floor. What the fuck do you mean suspended? Like, do you mean maybe they were like on the table or something? Because like, you put like chairs on the table so that you can kind of clean the floor. Is that what they mean? How the fuck are the chairs suspended? Like in the air, like hovering? What? The glass looks impeccably clean. There isn't even a single spiderweb underneath it. Okay, let's eat. Everything is too clean, and then there's this. The fruit shines on the clean counter. Almost perfect, in an artificial way. Ew, I don't want artificial apples. What? If it weren't for the bite on the side, too small and delicate, as if just tasting the flavour. I'm not eating an apple that someone else has eaten. Okay, it'd be different if it was like a mate or something, but I don't know who's eating this apple. I might get like, I don't know, maybe I'll get COVID or something. The flesh is still pale. It looks like it was only recently exposed to air. Okay, so like say this morning then, like the stalker bloke hiding under my bed came down for breakfast and he left that there. Where is he though? I do wonder. That looks like a face. You see that? That looks like a face. That's dodgy. I didn't bite that. No shit. I think. No, you didn't. I would have known. Unless maybe it's like unreliable narrator. Nah, but it's not. Okay, we know that there's a guy here. It's like the whole point of the game. I don't remember buying this either. Because you didn't. What should we do? I'm gonna eat it, okay? I take it back my earlier statement. I'm hungry. Or maybe the guy would get mad at eating his food though. Nah, but surely if he was like that hungry, he would have eaten it. You stare at the apple in your hand. And plus, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. The character said they're hungry, so I'm gonna feed her, okay? I'm not gonna deprive her. Maybe just don't eat where it's already been bitten. Maybe just eat the other side so you don't get COVID. If they ate some, why leave it here? Exactly. Your stomach aches. Num 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 num. Before you think, you bring the fruit to your mouth. It's sweet. Oh, fuck, too sweet. I'm gonna get drugged. The texture gives away easily. Inside, it's softer than it should be. Oh, something about it feels wrong. Am I dead? Oh my god, I probably shouldn't have eaten that. Nah, it's whatever, we'll see where it goes. You toss the core into the trash once the soft flesh is gone. You aren't sure if you are actually that hungry. Gulp. You walk to the back door and grab the handle. Twist. Locked. Push. Nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's locked. You try again, forcing it. The cold metal slips in your hand. Nothing. I'm just tired. I have to be. Your voice sounds muffled. Oh my god, I got drugged. Oh my god, I got drugged. I knew it. As if you were speaking from far away. A sweet taste lingers in your mouth. Overwhelming. It feels sickening now. Oh god. Your body freezes. Your eyes drift upwards. Above you, a stain marks the corner of your wall. Has this always been there? You frown. It looks like a massive leak. Silence. Your stomach churns. Not from hunger, but from something else. Something heavier. Oh my god. What the hell's going on? I need a shower. You move away from the door too quickly. Bro, what's going on? The hot water falls over your shoulders, but it doesn't seem to relieve your tension. Just heat the skin. Okay, but if she wanted to get out of the house that bad and she was genuinely panicking that she couldn't get out, just smash a window. Like, be like, oh no, I can't open the door. I'm stuck in here for the rest of my life. Like, you're not, just smash a window. You feel me? Just heat the skin. What is happening to this place? Water runs through your hair as you stare at the floor tiles. Maybe it's like haunted or something. So it's like a ghost. That'd be pretty cool. I want to play a game like that. Oh, that's okay. I want to play one like that. I thought coming here would make things better. Well, clearly not. You turn off the tap. The thick steam fogs up the glass in the small window at the top of the bathroom. You reach your hand outside the water stall, trying to reach the towel rack, but your fingers only find a cold, damp tile. What? You open the door so abruptly you hear it creak. The morning cold hits your wet skin quickly, causing an immediate shiver. The rack is empty. Oh my god, is he a pervert? Ew, is he stealing my towels? Ew, bruv, that's minging. As you look at the floor, feeling strange relieved. Oh, okay. My bad. Feeling strange relieved to see the towel lying there. Your eyes drift to the fogged up mirror as you wrap yourself in the dry fabric. Fabric. Ew, why did I say that really weird? Fabric. I don't know why I did that. I apologise. Through the seam you can see marks, as if someone had drawn there. On the walls? No. Someone drew there. Your jaw tightens as you swallow hard. Check the mirror. I wanna see. The fuck? Aww, that's rather sweet. Wait, but there's a towel on the wall right there. Why was she having a hissy fit? Clearly doesn't make sense. Sorry, I was like trying to think of my original point. Yeah, I go back to my original point. Maybe we're being haunted because like a ghost like came in and did that. That'd be really cool. I hope he's a ghost. You walk with wet footsteps to the mirror. It's still fogged up, but you can see what looks like a smiley face and a heart. No matter how much you wanted to find an explanation for this, those drawings made it clear. You're not alone. Yeah, no shit. Maybe you never were. Let's leave the bathroom without looking, because I feel like if we erase the drawing, if it is like a ghost, I don't think it is a ghost obviously, but like imagine if it was. I'm gonna pretend it is because that would be pretty fucking cool. So like you get rid of it and they'd be like, whoa, ain't no fucking way you just got rid of my artwork mate, and they'd actually chin you, and then that wouldn't be a very good ending. So we're gonna leave the bathroom without looking. You turn your face away, avoiding looking at the mirror again. Part of you wants to understand. Another part feels like you aren't safe here. Oh, what the fuck is that? Before you even realise it, your legs move on their own. Okay, buddy. Imagine there was just like eyes peeking around the corner or something, or like a shadowy figure. Oh, that'd be freaky. I'd love that. You don't care if the floor gets wet. You just need to put something on and get out of the house. Your body freezes. The closet door is open. The clothes are all folded and organised in a sloppy way on each shelf. Oh, that's rather sweet though. Like, he's like, help me unpack. Desperation takes over as you rummage through them, looking for something to wear as fast as possible. You dress with hands that are still wet. Ew. The fabric sits to your skin. Ew. Oh. You try to ignore your own reflection in the mirror behind you. Fuck off, did you hear that? You stop. The room is bright. It's still daytime, but behind that door it looks dark. Looks too dark. Sorry, I apologise. I'm getting excited, okay, because what if we're gonna see him? When I get excited, I realise I start to like stumble more because I kind of rush through it. I will try to take my time, okay? It's not going anywhere. Chill out. Silence. Your hands tremble as you take a step back. You can hear a breath other than your own. Short, light. Run away. Run where though? Scream. I ain't a little pissy old bitch. I'm gonna run. Your breathing seems to be getting faster and faster. You look around searching for a means to escape, but there is none. The only possible exit is the bedroom door. The same when you are certain someone is behind watching you. Quickly you turn to the window. Yes, jump out the window. Smart. Your hands throw the curtains aside, revealing the garden below. It's a bit of a drop. You swallow hard, glancing over your shoulder. Whatever is there hasn't moved. It doesn't seem like it's going to pounce. You tried to, I can't say wrench. I have trouble pronouncing my W's. I'm going to put that out there. Like, this isn't me, like, stumbling because I suck at reading aloud. Like, I struggle to pronounce my W's. So if I embarrass myself, please ignore that. You tried to wrench the window latch open, forcing it with all your might. Damn it. Oh my god, he's coming to get me. The door moves away. You were ready to react to any kind of attack, but it wasn't that. Something moves in the darkness. It's not a shadow, not a piece of furniture, it's a person. The smell gets stronger before you see it. Right, let's do some evaluation, okay? Long dark hair, I fuck with that. What colour are the eyes? They're dark. They look as though they have a red pupil. I fuck with that. And it also looks like he's wearing eyeshadow. I extremely fuck with that. And then his outfit? Yeah, his outfit kind of sucks. Does it look like he's wearing those high-rise? It kind of looks like they're high-rise. I don't fuck with high-rise. Maybe they are just low-rise and he's just maybe like short. Intriguing. Oh no, I think he's wearing them like mid-rise. Okay, I don't fuck with that. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. He's wearing a sweater. What? Ew. What was he wearing before then? No, because like that implies that he didn't have any other clothes to wear. So like, if you think about that, he was just waddling around like naked or something. That's minging. Let's continue, okay? An old sweater you were so attached to was now being worn by that man. Ew. That's not cool. Wear a different one. It looks much too small for him. His hair is long. It looks unkept. He doesn't attack you. He just looks at you with a smile that's too wide. He's already blushing. Ew, bruv. Nah, I don't fuck with that. Like, take me out to dinner first. Like, who are you? You feel me? Like, can we have an introduction and then you can start blushing? Because then when they do that, okay, when they start blushing for that reason, it suggests that they're only like infatuated by my beautiful, stunning appearance instead of my amazing personality. His pale skin looks a bit flash. The smell of roses in the room becomes sickening and strong, masking the slight smell of mould. I didn't want to scare you. Aww, that's cute. His hands move more nervously as he approaches. The steps are light and slow, as if fearing you might run. He stops in front of you. His body seems tall compared to yours. He brings his fingers to your cheek. The touch is icy, like ice cubes. Well, I saw a thing on TikTok. I'm a reader, so I really enjoy to read. So I get like book recommendations on my For You page sometimes. And this video came up where it was this girl talking about all the reasons she's seen people DNF books. And one reason was because they described the character running as though they were running from something. And that just reminded me of that. Oh my god. That's so funny. His skin feels damp like wet paper. Why the fuck is his skin damp? Oh yeah, because he drew on the mirror, didn't he? And like the condensation. He forces your gaze to meet his. Did you like the gift? I tried to draw something beautiful. You still like beautiful things, don't you? You still? Okay, that suggests that he knows me, because if I still like something, that means he knew like my past self, okay? And that means he's been stalking me. Intriguing. Yes, you do. Do I? How fucking dare you speak for me? Who the fuck do you think you are? Creepy little bitch. His tone sounds almost like that of a child seeking approval. I also cleaned the house. You seem tired. Oh, that's rather sweet. That's really cute. I did everything right. I am helping, so don't run away. Your brain seems to finally process everything. Did I slap him? I really like the artwork though. Like, I really like the artwork, like the, what's it called? The art style. I like that. I like that a lot. You swat his hand away from your face. He looks at his own hand, turning red with a sort of indignation. Your mouth opens, no sound comes out. Your throat locks up. He is too close. What are you doing here? Who are you? Do you live here hidden? In hiding? No, my madam. You know, Weber just called me madam. That makes me feel old as shit. I have always been here. Even my granddad was living here? Okay, that's weird, buddy. You're lying. The house was empty. It always has been. You're an intruder. He tugs at his sweater like an anchor. It's an awkward movement. Well, technically it's my sweater. I'm not lying. I need to get out. Oh my god, he's like a whiny little bitch. I fuck with that so much. Did you take my keys? Give me my keys and I won't call the police. Let me go and you won't have any trouble. Oh. Fuck. What the fuck? Did you hear that crack? Oh my god, that really caught me off guard. He tilts his head so far that you hear a dry crack from his neck, as if it were broken. Go away. Why? I won't hurt you. I folded the clothes, I cleaned the house. Why leave? What does that matter? I only arrived here yesterday, and all this. I don't even know what you are. You smell like mould. You're strange and disgusting, and on top of that, you're acting like a stalker. The word comes out like poison, but his reaction wasn't one of fury. Mould? That's so mean to say to someone, even if you like low-key deserves that. Imagine being told you smell like mould. Oh my god, I would cry for weeks. I'd cry for my life. He repeats as if testing the sound. You can call me that. Yeah, mold. Right, we need to sit in silence for a moment and think about what's just happened. I'm not calling you mold. What? Or am I? Hold on, I need to see if I fuck with that for a moment. Give me a second. Mold. Mold. It sounds weird. Like, it looks pretty as a word, but when you say it, mold, it doesn't sound pretty. Okay, we'll call you mold. I can't be able to think of another name for you. Yeah, mold. You can call me that if you want. Oh! Suddenly, I love this game. This is bringing tears to my eyes. This is so beautiful. His hair look-y kind of looks like my hair. Although my hair's kind of faded because my hair sucks. He falls to his knees in front of you. The impact didn't make a sound of bones in the floor, but rather a muffled sound like a sack of dirt. He grabs the hem of your shirt in a plea, making you stumble back. Surely you would stumble forward. Oh wait, no, because if he only grabbed it, he didn't like pull you forward, you stumble back to like, oh wait, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Please don't go. I beg you, madam. Don't go. I will keep the windows clean, the floors polished if that's what you prefer, but don't leave us. Us? Is there other people there? His voice is broken, sounding almost human and far too innocent. Seeing this man kneeling at your feet causes both revulsion and involuntary pity, and he's completely crazy. If I try to run, he'll chase me, or worse, he might freak out. If I stay, I get a free cleaner. Oh, actually, I kind of like cleaning. I don't really like when other people clean because you can never trust if they've done it correctly, like if they've done it how you prefer. But you know, we're in a game right now. I don't really want to be cleaning while I'm in a game, like, this is a game. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having a servant. Sure. You look at Mold. His hands were trembling while holding your shirt. Saliva goes down dry on your throat. If I say no, will he let me go? Fine, I won't leave, but give me some space. Mold lifts his face. He immediately lets go of your clothes and crawls back. Yes, space. Even as he obeys, his eyes remain too attentive, fixed on you, noticing every movement. He obeyed. At least he seemed to understand commands. If I can keep him occupied long enough. I'm going downstairs. I need water. He stays in place, only giving a brief nod. Stay here. You leave the room, with steps that are much too slow. Your mind feels alert, as if you were turning your back on a predator. Really? He seems like a whiny little bitch to me. But you know, maybe he's manipulating us, and this is all his plan to murder us and then torture us and then cut our limbs off and sell them on the black market. You know, you can never be too certain. Right, they were here. You look at the dresser by the door. The wood is clean and varnished, but the keys aren't there. You open the drawer, empty, not even a spider web. How could anyone do so much in so little time? Maybe it's a supernatural creature like a ghost, like I said. Oh, yeah, nah, I bet that's him. Yeah, I bet he turns into that. Because if there's black spots just appearing randomly, I bet that's him. Does that mean he is a ghost? Oh my god, that makes me so happy. You look up, there is a dark stain on the ceiling above you. You think you see it move. Yeah, it's definitely him. Okay, but I told him to stay in the room now. How dare he not listen to me? I thought I was his madam, supposed to listen to me. You blink, and for a second you think it's looking back. Have I seen this before? Yes, you have. Don't be done. You walk to the window and try to open it. It won't move. The latch seems stuck. Just like upstairs. You use all your strength to pull it, but you don't seem to have any success. That same sound. I literally told him to stay in the room. I don't appreciate that he didn't listen to me. You look up again. The same stain. It was as if it were following you. You let go of the latch. Your fingers ache from the effort. You stare fixedly at the stain on the ceiling. It doesn't just look like a leak. It's too dark. The stain looks the same as the one behind the door and the one in the kitchen. I see you. Get out of there. Your body is trembling when you scream at the stain. No answer. Am I imagining things? You stare at the stain as if you're expecting it to react somehow, but it remains static against the white of the ceiling. The clock on the wall marks the seconds. Maybe you're getting paranoid. I am a very paranoid person, so I wouldn't be surprised if this bitch was also paranoid, considering that she has this random bloke in her house. And her granddad just died and she just had a funeral. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. So yeah, I don't blame her for being paranoid at all. A strange shadow. That's all it is. He's upstairs. He's just a weird guy. You turn to go to the kitchen. Something is wrong. By instinct, you look back. The stain that was previously more in a regular circle now looks longer, stretched towards the stairs. I'm going crazy. You walk to the sink, hoping that a bit of water will relieve you. You turn on the tap and drink the water straight from your hand, feeling great relief from your dry throat. You try to compose yourself, run your hand through your hair, and then only look back at the sink. Your body freezes when you see the reflection in the aluminum. Maud is standing at the kitchen door, still wearing your sweater. He is leaning forward with his hands together while watching you in silence. Damn it, I told you to stay upstairs. You yelled for me to leave. What? I'm sorry for scaring you, madam. Fear quickly turns into defensive irritation. You walk to the kitchen window, trying to open it. But it's exactly like the other. It was stuck. Why weren't the windows open? Mold doesn't know. You know, Reaper just spoke about himself in the third person. Oh my gee whizzle sticks, bro. Oh my gee whizzle sticks. You lock them on purpose. Your accusation makes him take a step back, waiting for you to calm down. Mold didn't do that. Okay, Mold, maybe it was Stain who did that, huh? If they open, you will leave me. You take a deep breath. Even if he is a complete stranger, he doesn't really seem like he wants to hurt you for now. For now, bro. For now. But you aren't going to accept staying here forever. It's dangerous outside. Stay here. Mold takes care of everything. Now he speaks of himself in the third person like a child, but acts like a jailer. I need to stay calm, and everything will be fine. Look, Mold, I'm hungry. I haven't done any shopping, but I brought some things in my suitcase. His eyes seem to brighten for a moment. His hunched posture vanishes as he takes a more animated stance. Yes, food. Mold puts it all away. Mold cooks. Mold will do it. He gestures toward the dining table, silently asking you to sit. Reluctantly, you sit down. How could all of this happen? The house was locked this whole time, no sign of a break-in. You look at the glass tabletop, thoughtful. He says he's always been here, but that's impossible. You turn your head to look at Mold. He was singing while rummaging through the kitchen cabinets. What kind of thing is he? Trying to leave today didn't seem like it was going to work, maybe not even tomorrow. What should I do? You look outside the window, the sky was already orange. It's getting dark yet? Is it getting dark yet? My apologies. Mold returns a while later, placing a plate of food in front of you. It was a simple pasta you brought in your suitcase, nothing special. The fuck do you mean nothing special? That looks glorious. Well, actually, it doesn't really look good because of the saturation, but if I had that in front of me in real life, that would look glorious, okay? Put a bit of cheese on there, put a bit of sauce, and yum 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 yum. Well, it already had sauce on it, actually. Aren't you going to eat? Mold has already eaten. He only wants to see you satisfied, madam. Aww. I still don't like him though. He's still like, I don't like that he, shit, why didn't I like him again? He doesn't sit down, just watches you with crossed hands, waiting for anything you might have to say. Okay, cat or puppy boy potential, we have to do this every single time we see someone. What are we thinking? Are you a cat boy or puppy boy? He looks like he'd be a cat boy, but I feel like puppy boy because he's a bit of a whiny bitch, isn't he? Or maybe something else, maybe like fox. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like we need to see more of him before we come to a decision. That's a very good idea, yes. You force the first forkful under his gaze. The pasta seems overcooked, but it doesn't taste like anything is out of the ordinary. I need to keep up appearances that I've accepted all this madness. Maybe when he sleeps I can search the house, if he even sleeps. No, he stays under your bed, bro. Dodgy. After dinner he insists on cleaning everything and follows you to the room, always 3 steps away. Oh, that's rather cute. He doesn't touch you, but his presence feels crushing. I'm going to sleep. You can go wherever it is you sleep. Mold doesn't need to sleep. He continues to stare at you. But what is he? I want to know, like, what he is. But I also don't want to search up unless we find out in the game, because I always search shit up, like, whenever. I think I've spoken about this before, I actually don't know. I love spoilers. I love finding out stuff. But when I do these visual novels, I want to keep my reactions real for you guys. So I'm not going to spoil anything for myself, okay? He continues to stare at you, without blinking. You hesitate for a moment while looking at him. Right. Good night. You close the bedroom door. You don't lock it. You can't. You lie down on the bed. It feels fresher now. The sheets have been changed and the smell of dust is gone. You don't turn off the lights while trying to close your eyes. Any slight noise makes your heart beat faster in your chest. Memories of your grandfather drift through your mind. You try to push them away faster than they appear. Your eyes squeeze shut before you drift off. Before you succumb to exhaustion, you feel the sheets being adjusted. Aww. Aww. A cold hand brushes the hair away from your face. It stops there. It doesn't move away. You pretend to be asleep. And even so, it remains. Aww. Okay, hold on. No, stop. Stop, we need to save it. We'll save it in 2, just in case. Okay, that is day 1 of Home is Where He Is. I think that's what this game is called. I forget. I can't remember. I downloaded the swap like ages ago, but I never got around to playing it because I wasn't letting myself play any VNs until I finished editing You Make the Task Home Day 3, which is uploaded now. Go check that out on my page. Okay, yeah, cool, yeah, deal. I will try and get this video out as quickly as possible. I'm gonna lock in, don't worry. And then I will get the other days out. I'm not sure how many days there is though. Should we search that up? We can search that up. I'll let myself search that up. As long as there's no spoilers. Home is Where He Is. Okay, I think there's 2. 3rd, 4th and 5th days. Okay, so there's gonna be 5 days. Cute, 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 cute. Well, I don't really have anything else to say. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!